I am totally convinced that every 3 breaths that some people take in this world, in this society, they get dumber by the second. Every 3 breaths, they lose brain cells. Here's why I say that. Well, I say that for a couple of reasons, not just for one, but let me talk about the first instance. Now, I was, traveling on the street, of course, on my electric bike, and I came to a section of the city in Chicago where somebody's turning. They're turning left, and there was not any room for anybody to go around them to the right. Now, I'm looking at this backup of cars that's waiting for this one car to turn because he's waiting for the traffic from the opposite direction to subside enough where he can, proceed safely. Well, that the person's moment came, and instead of the person who was behind the turning vehicle just waiting long enough for the person to turn and get out of the driving lane and then proceed forward like a normal person, this person became instantly impatient and decided that they would turn right to go around the vehicle that's already turning. At the same time, not before, but the same time as I'm coming up on the side of him, which told me that he or she or they did not utilize their side view mirrors. And I've already been hit twice in the year of 2022 from careless drivers. I'm not trying to have a third occurrence. Okay? It's not worth it. So the second instance occurred while I'm at work. So I'm, doing what I do, how I do it, in management. There's people watching. And then I'm looking and I see an individual, a male, who is going up the escalator. He's going up the escalator. He decides that it's a good idea to hang over the railings between the floors of the escalator going down or up. So in other words, you see this part right here that I'm highlighting? He was hanging over this part. That means that his body is in between 2 floors if he doesn't stand up in enough time. Do you know that this dumb SOB did not stand up in enough time? And the escalator, there was an incident. That's all I'll tell you. There was an incident. Just imagine a person's body hanging over the railing at this point right here, and what that would do to a human body in public. Yes, he was severely injured, and yes, I was there in enough time to stop the escalator from him getting further injured. But the injury that he sustained, it wouldn't have mattered. This is why I say that it must be every 2 or 3 breaths that people take, they get dumber. Because nothing else makes sense. Nothing else makes sense. While everybody's walking around with the strongest muscle in their body, their brain, inside of their cranium, and it's not in use. All the buttons on the elevator are not lit up, or the elevator doesn't go all the way to the top, or it skips floors. Something is really wrong with folks out here. It makes me wonder if the person was jabbed up or not. I mean, it really wouldn't matter, but to be jabbed, it would make more sense. Anyway, that's my rant. It was an amazing day in so many ways, with the exception of the aforementioned. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and that's the reality.